Alright. I think I'm here. I think. Let me just check. Abracadabra, you're a bay now. Hello, Axel. Hello. Okay, bruv. Alright. Abracadabra, you're a bay now. How do you feel about that, Hannah? Is that a positive experience? Abracadabra. That's just untrue. Oh, what are we even saying, chat? We're just effectively blurting nonsense at this point. Playing Silk Song? No. As it turns out, I suck at this game. Ow. You're gonna jump again. You actually didn't. Absolute legend. Bro, door bros. Well, let me get on my PC. Take about 10 minutes, fair enough. No, I died. Yes, and alright, bro. But you know what? Abracadabra, I molest you now. How about that? Nice. There we go. Okay. Do we have any good insect axes? We don't. That's cringe. So like, why am I getting a trinket on every single kill, bro? Also, you're all still alive, or are you gaming? Just don't respond if you're gaming, because I don't wanna kill you in your game. I was my Scar appointment. Oh, Scar appointment. Bam. Oh, that was kind of crazy. I can't lie. I have a big goofy scar on my forehead. Actually, I have a ton of scars across my body. None of them ever healed correctly. Kind of like that. Makes me look more grizzled. Your did it? What? What? What does that even mean? Am I having a stroke? Am I stupid? I think it was 230 is the goal to have. Well, I think I'm gonna just take out of the pile, because I'm gonna need feather arrows eventually anyways. Is that a K-buy? What? If that is, buy, I guess, but I probably am just misreading that. That one guy for never. Nothing survives this build. Okay, I guess. That one guy for never was taking a break. Noah? See, I am inferior when it comes to this foreign language. Not very smart, you see. Not very smart at all. Damn, almost there. Okay. I'm on much better pace to kill the mantis today. In rapid succession. I have figured out the strats, chat. I have figured out the strats. Okay, so just after she raises her ass, I guess. I love parrying that. I don't know, it just feels so satisfying. Ow. Where? What? I do not understand this foreign language. Tragic. After her ass is raised. Right? Yes. Got our first high defense one in a bit. That was a perfect parry. If I would have missed that, I actually am pretty sure I would have just flat died. So, like, A, I blocked, and B, you were not supposed to pull that move. You were supposed to do the triple slam. You do a 1, a 2, triple slam. Ma'am, can we not cheat? Ay, ay, ay. Imagine I roll and it's not high defense now because you decided to cheat. I'm just saying, ma'am. I'm just saying. You know, doing that is not exactly a smart idea. Dissing me is one of the dumbest things you could do. I'm better. I'm playing The Binding of Isaac. I've actually heard of that game. Oh my god, you don't have high defense. You literally cheated it. It made the fight easier for me. Bruv. How do you manage that? Okay, so like, potato graphic PC. Literally. I'm running a fucking 1050. Chat. 1050 video card. Actually tragic. Can't make it past that. And I love that part. So, like, what part of swap to my shield do we not understand? All because the game just decided, oh yeah, so when you swap to your shield, you don't go to your shield. This is stupid. Alright, bye Axel. Have a good night. Can we just, I don't know, not cheat? I don't feel like that's a relatively big ask. Holy frame drop. So, like, why are we not doing triple slam? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You got bombed? Damn. I'm sorry, my friend. Allah Akbar you, my friend. My friend Leo's a bit whack sometimes. That is surprisingly all the bodies. The spicy damage up best! Finally! Oh my god, we finally have an insect axe. That's spicy.
This is good news.
We can finally be bees. This is good news. Oh, so like there's just a natural barrier there. That's kind of cringe. Guys, I forgot to ask, how's your day going so far, Aphid Lord? How is your day going? If my mouse would not get caught on literally nothing. It's getting gently and softly tickled by my nutsack, I guess. Good? That's good. Man. Okay. Can't remember which one it was, so I'm just gonna drag it all the way here. There we go. Now I can't mistake it. And this is finally max level. W's, I have a max level spicy staff, chat.
This is good news.
My lord, bro. Yeah, that's better anyways. These. Great. I'm going to dedupe that infuse spicy damage at best axe because I have my new one. Alright. Boom bam. 10 dedupe jelly, 100% worth it. Honestly, if I'm gonna have this, I might as well have Parry Master, if I'm gonna be honest. I died the saddest way possible to a normal fly. Damn. I didn't have that. That's fucking tragic. Not as tragic as me failing like 5 billion slow combos in a row on the IBM. Nah, bro. Phase 3, the slowest combo, I literally could not react fast enough. That's what's sad. Grab that. There we go. Oh, hello, Tree Seeker. Been a while. Managed to get my spicy staff all the way to level 15. Just now. What are you doing? Touche. High defense is inevitable. that. That's my permission. That's cringe. I'm not reading chat. Yeah, she should scream. Don't get flanked. That's a jump. Finish her. Yes, now I can read chat. Unrelated, but I'll never understand that, even though I'm a part of it, because it seems like eventually they're gonna. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I 100% as somebody. Yeah, I just Hey man, doing good, thanks. Been trying to keep up with the streams. What an epic playthrough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Meow. Vincent is a catboy confirmed? Yes, I mean, no. Yes. Okay, how much did I have left? Oh my. I did not have many. Okay, so, that just told me some critical information. When push comes to shove... Damn. Possibly is crazy. Yeah, I just learned some critical information, chat. 6 arrows is not enough to take down 2 high defense mantids. If I get 2, I ain't gonna be able to live that. Like, in terms of arrow count. My damage will just drop off horribly. So, yeah, we gotta be careful. You're lucky I can't draw for shit. Lucky me? Yes, lucky indeed. Okay. Managed to kill, I think, 6 of them today? Not bad. That's about normal for a stream. Because it's 2 bouts of 3 normally. Alright. Alright, Anna. We're speaking the beep beep boop language now. Yeah, I understand totally. What? I just run laps, honestly. Damn, it's about to get dark. Beep beep boop. Nah, Vincent's speaking premium English. No. Made us look like absolute plebs, bro. It was crazy. Wait, Hannah, didn't you say you draw? Well, Vincent is Catboy. Do it for the funny. I'm just fancy. Yes, Hannah does draw. Hannah's quite a good drawer. Vincent Catboy would be funny for the memes. Oh, yo, chill. Vincent bought the subscription. Trust? Alright. Oh, the premium English subscription, of course. Of course. That's why Vincent's English is so advanced compared to ours. Our feeble brains can't comprehend. God damn it. Hannah's bought the subscription too. I slam my butt in a drawer. That's alright. I need to do myself as a furry cat thing. Damn. Also, just so y'all are aware, when you do that, I can't really read it unless I shove the tablet right in front of my face because the text just decides to go micro dick size. So, yeah, don't expect me to read too many more of those cursive comments, accurately at least. I might try to decipher it, but I already have a hard time. Already quite bad at reading normally. I don't need to butcher it even more. I'm scared for the tier 4 and tier 5 creatures. I think they're gonna be fine, honestly. Check my post. I drew. Hey, but what? But ago? What? A butt ago. What? Nah, imagine Leech. Leech. Just tier 4. In the pond. Because they did say, I'm pretty sure they said the Leech is coming back. A bit ago. Nah, it's a butt ago. Trust, chat. A butter go, yes. And I gets it. We'll go with whatever 300 is, I guess. So I feel like 300 would be enough, right, chat? 300 would be enough, right? Okay. Yeah. That's that. Alright. 300 be enough. I'm gonna cry? What? I won't because I'm cool? Yeah, I guess. I need 3 stacks of you, 1 stack of you, alright. You don't want a stack of me? What? But I'm cooler. In the sense that, you get frozen. And then shattered, like a vase, yes. And that way you definitely are cooler. Aphid Lord. The fuck? Oh... I have no idea what that's even referring to because chat is so jumbled. Yes, fine. I know how to do this, chat. Trust. Alright, we actually got that done. That full. Love me some of that. Okay. Okay. I gotta drink some water. School week is over for me? Damn. Lucky. You a cooler Aphid Lord trust. Good, I hate autocorrect. Yes, autocorrect. Like I said, I just turned it off. Honestly, just do yourself a favor, turn it off. You were doing yourself an injustice by keeping it on. Just like I'm doing myself an injustice speaking and then stuttering. But oh well. Go on. Okay, so I just activated the cheat menu randomly. Gotcha. I don't really mind that, but like at the same time... So now we scream. We don't scream the moment that we were supposed to. No, we scream after cheating. Gotcha. Love it. You just did that. You just did that. Stop being the most boring bitch on the planet. Thank you. What? Can somebody explain what that was? Oh my lol, bro. Oh my lol. Why are we cheating so much? When it counted most, I can parry. Oh my god. No. When it counts the most, I can parry. I can parry anything. Yes. So, like, why are we doing that? Point blank. Thank you. Oh my lord. Bro! So like... Bruh. What am I supposed to do? Started another Sons of the Forest playthrough today. Love that game. I love that game too. Nah, bro. My favorite thing is to just walk up to a fingers mutant and just beat it to death with a rock. Actually, I prefer doing it with an axe, particularly the fire axe, but point still stands. Just walk up to it, hit it in the legs, stun it. It can't do shit, and I just beat it to death. So satisfying. It's such a good game. Hitting the legs on, you know, yeah. Yep. I've beaten hard survival using only melee weaponry. Which, yes, includes the final boss. No, I did not swap my armor. There's a lot of unique strats that you have to do in order to beat that. Oh, damn. So, like, what part of block do we not understand? That's just cringe. Oh, Lord. Damn, dude, that's crazy, but knowing you, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah. The final boss was something else, though. That thing, the demon boss is easy. It's just a matter of being patient. The final boss, though, bruv, you think the Mantis cheats? That man cheats like 5,000 times more. I genuinely don't understand him. Alright, oh my... Like, actually just reload at this point. Actually just reload. I'll have to watch the big carts, or big Bart, see ya. Bye, Hannah. You don't know hard survival, but melee is a whole nother story, yeah. Honestly, like, if we were to disclude the Puffton fight, and the final boss, I feel like melee on hard survival would actually be somewhat easy. If I'm gonna be honest. It's just like, because every single creature in the game has a timing that you can exploit. Aside from like the cannibals, but like, I ain't gonna lie. Just chainsaw. Or better yet, just katana. You don't really have to engage with them otherwise. Oh my lol, bro. Okay, you better not cheat this time, ma'am. Yeah. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure my first ever video was actually killing the demon boss using melee only. Demon boss is the hardest? Nah. Demon boss is the easiest of the three bosses. Assuming you're a high tier player. Assuming you're a high tier player, easily the easiest, and the reason why, let me just explain while I fight the Mantis. Probably not gonna read chat because, this gal is fucking insane. As we know. Yeah, essentially the reason why is because the Puffdens on hard survival, Barbara, the female one, can just casually one-tap you, even with the best armor in the game. If she does her death roll mid-air and it collides with every single part of her hand on every single hit, you are actually just dead. There is nothing you can do, which is stupid. Combine that with the fact that typically you aren't really going to get a chance to, whatchamacallit, actually fight her. If you do melee only, or even just fight her normally, honestly, I say she's the hardest boss. The Puffins, they're the hardest exclusively because of Barbara. She's way too quick, does way too much damage. The Demon Boss is relatively easy by comparison because it's just one target. And I'm not gonna lie, the game the game actually sets you up for failure by making you believe the cross is the best way to take him down, when in reality, the cross is like the worst misdeed you could do. It does almost no damage to him for absolutely zero reason, right? So once you realize that, the fight actually becomes easier. So like, what part of that hit me? We're still cheating. As for the final boss is relatively easy, assuming you're going ranged, because all you need to do is just spam shotgun. If you just spam shotgun, it's honestly a joke. Okay, so like, when I parry, I intend to parry. I don't intend for you to twiddle with your thumbs up your ass, Max. My lol. Okay, I want a 10-paragraph essay explaining how that wasn't a parry. I swear, all this gal does is just cheat. Holy... Yeah, the end boss, really all you gotta worry about is kiting him properly. Because he is gonna charge at you, and your first instinct is to either run away or, like, sort of run around him. What you want to do is actually run diagonally into him. If you do that, the end boss, like the one that just consumes the helicopter, he's kind of easy. So honestly, in high tier play, the Puffins are actually the hardest fight, and it's not even remotely close. Melee only, though, is a bit of a different story. Demon Boss is still the easiest because, like, it's just a patience game at the end of the day. Puffins are next, simply due to the fact of Barbara. Barbara's an actual pain in the ass. But the end boss, that thing. Yeah, no. So, like, that's just... Why are we lying, bruv? Why are we actually lying? Yeah, she is bad. The spinning attack is the worst. Yeah, easily the fucking worst. It's the most potent attack in both games, just in case you're wondering. There is no attack that can beat it in either game, which is stupid. It's so dumb. I think the only thing that comes even remotely close is the fire glitch from the first game on a hard survival. Basically, you'd get lit on fire by the fire cannibal, the firemans. They would hit you, and they would just remove 8 pieces of creepy armor in a single hit. Barbara does more damage than that, which is insane. Bare minimum, she's doing equal. Just insanity. Now that we're able to understand how parries work. What part of that was not a parry, bro? I swear to God. Today is just not my day for grounded. I swear. It's going so well. It was going so well until it was going so bad. For no reason. It's been like this all day. Man, I don't even want to know what attempting IBM would have been like. Actually, that's the funny thing. Today was actually my best IBM day ever. Actually. This fight is still so stupid, though. Yeah. I'm curious, Truth Seeker, what weapon did you use before against the demon boss? Like, any day you want to fancy acknowledging that parries exist, bro. Any day you want to fancy acknowledging. Because, like, I've got video 4K evidence that I parried at the right time. Come on. Yo, what weapon were you using before for Demon Boss? Oh, lol, bro. How many times do you have to defeat the Mantis, or are you just choosing to fight the Mantis a lot? I'm choosing. It's the best way to grind up raw science in New Game Plus. It's also the best way to grind up things to upgrade your weapons. So, basically, I am fighting the equivalent of like 10 billion larvae and black ox beetles. Which is exclusively to make my weapons even stronger than they already are. My bow is gonna do the same amount of damage always. My bow is max level, but I'm also just mean for other weapons. Hell no. There we go. Basically, I stocked up on everything, but mostly shotgun buckshot. Couple of grenades. Fair enough. Run towards it when it jumps at you. Yes and no. I don't know if you noticed, but there are two jumping animations. If it does, like, the wide, almost Scorpius Rex jump, where it, like, really widens its legs and it really jumps upwards, kind of like... almost like its trajectory is kind of like this, that's when you run towards it. But if it kind of almost like lunges and it's kind of struggling against the ground, almost like its trajectory is more like that, you actually need to block. And by block, I mean parry. Because yes, you can parry in Sons of the Forest. The timing's a bit wonky on the parry, but otherwise you just get knocked on your ass. And it is so annoying, because he loves spamming that. Believe me, I've gotten to the point where I know the telltale signs of literally every single creature. Mostly because I've had to fight the melee hitless. In fact, I've actually gone as far as to go against a gauntlet of every single creature in Sons of the Forest with only the starting axe, against every single creature, I had full tier tech armor, and I managed to beat everything in the game. No heals, no repairing armor, just the axe. I was left with, I think, about 4 pieces of tech, all in all. That is including every single boss. The only way that's even remotely possible is if you know the cues. It's a lot like Grounded in that way, but even more brutal. If you can somehow believe that. Yeah, the most safe time to parry the demon boss is when it when it does its ballerina twirl. Because once it does its ballerina twirl, you want to make sure you wait, because if you even make contact with its arms at any point of the animation, even if it's done, you will get hit, which is so dumb. Actually, so unbelievably dumb. I don't know why that's a feature. Yeah, if you wait for that, you are able to get one good charge attack in with the Firefighter Axe. Which is, at least in my opinion, the Firefighter Axe is the best weapon in the game, but it honestly depends on what you're fighting, because some things the Katana's better, some things the Fire Axe is just strictly superior. Overall, I think the Firefighter Axe is better. I think. But it really just depends, again, on what you're fighting and your playstyle. Speaking of, if I may ask, what is your playstyle? Because there are a lot of different ways to play Sons of the Forest when it comes to fighting. A lot of different ways. Man, it's kind of nice to talk about Sons like this. You don't really get to all that often because it's such an underrated game. Everybody hates it. They're like, the original Forest is better, it has less bugs, it's more finished, there's more content. It's like, no, none of those are true. No. I've played both enough to the point where I'm equal on both when it comes to nostalgia. And boy, oh boy, OG Forest Glaze is so real. Don't get me wrong, it is a great game. I do need to preface that. It is a phenomenal game. But, like, Sons of the Forest is not ass, by comparison. Love both those weapons. My playstyle really depends on the situation, but everything has its place. Sorry, generic answer? Nah, that is honestly a really solid answer. Flexibility, I think, is honestly... If you really want to enjoy a game and, like, see it for every single part of it, I think flexibility is honestly kind of just, like, the way to do it. Because it's like, I have made... You seriously have to pick up all your arrows afterwards? Well, I'm not recrafting them. I ain't recrafting them. That would be too much work. Nah, bro, imagine I have to kill like 70 widows after each fight because I just don't pick up my arrows. That would be terrifying. Yeah, every single weapon has its place, right? Like, fingers are super weak to crossbows, as are double mutants. The double mutants? I assume you mean the, John 2.0, as they're called in the files. They're also often called slinky monsters. Kind of make a rattle sound, almost like they're a rattlesnake. Yeah, those, yeah. Many people call them John 2.0 because that is oddly enough his name in the files. So if you hear me refer to the quote unquote slinky monster as John 2.0, now I know why. Emerge from the ground? Oh, those, the twins. Yeah, those. The twins are, yeah, those are completely different things entirely. There's one female, one male. Yeah, those are found in caves. Those things, honestly, what do I actually use for those? Because I typically have a good weapon for every answer, or every scenario. Then again, I made, like I said, flexibility is key for longevity of playing a game. So trust me when I say it, I have made literally every single weapon work for something at some point. I've killed every single creature with pretty much any weapon in the game, with the exception of the end boss and the demon boss, because the demon boss, you do actually need something you can parry with, so rock only is not possible, which sucks, because, like, who doesn't want to kill something like that with a rock? Like, assuming you actually realistically could pull that off. That would just be such a flex, but it's not really possible. But I think my answer to fingers, I think my typical preferred answer to fingers is going to be the katana, actually. Because the katana does a ton of damage. Like, a ton of damage, and it also hits fast, so you can get to the legs and then just do a ton of damage and punish. Right? But I definitely think the fire axe and crossbows are... Yeah, katana slashing the legs, same with the fire axe. Anyways, gotta go. See your stream tomorrow. Peace. Yeah. See you, Vincent. Final cave, that's the strat. You're referring to the demon boss cave? Or a different one? I'm assuming you're referring to the hell cave, the demon boss one. Yeah, crossbow? Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I actually like using the crucifix for that cave. The crucifix and the revolver, oddly enough. The revolver is honestly an underrated weapon. It's just a flat upgrade to the pistol. At least in my opinion. The pistol has its place. But overall, I think the revolver just outperforms it. That's just my take on it, though. If I could run on that. Yeah, for fingers, I think my strat for fingers, if I'm gonna be honest, yeah, it's just katana. My strat for the twins, my preferred strat for the twins, I ain't gonna lie, I think it's the crossbow. I think I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Crossbow is just, it's safe, it's reliable, it's relatively quick. You can stun them easily, like, it's just a solid method. It really is. Revolver is effectively a replacement for the pistol. Oh, 100%. It's like... I can't remember if it actually does more damage than the, I can't remember what it's called, the, carbon fiber bow. Or maybe it's called the compound bow? I honestly can't remember. Whatever the, upgraded bow is, I'm pretty sure it does more damage than that per hit. But honestly, with carbon fiber arrows, their damage is quite comparable, which is just actually sad. Like, that's actually just sad that their damage is comparable. But, yeah. Compound bow, yeah. Thanks for, fact-checking that. It's been a while. Speaking of, that's just the #1 cannibal killer. Like, I can't remember if you actually commented on that vid that I made. I think I called it, this is the ultimate cannibal destroyer, change my mind. Did you comment on that? You did. Yeah. compound bow, I don't know what it is, but like the compound bow actually is just disgusting against cannibals. Yeah, you did. It's just disgusting against cannibals. That was on hard survival, by the way. Hardest difficulty. Now, you do need carbon fiber arrows in order to make that work. Okay, fair enough. But at the same time, that's just... been going more for the heart since that vid. Yeah, it's stupid. The only reason you don't go for the heart is because they have either tech or creepy armor on their chest. And even then, you can just shoot in the arm. It's like, why do they one-tap? Why do the arrows one-tap no matter where you shoot? Like, you will get the odd cannibal that survives it, but they're so weak that they're just on the ground and you're like, okay, you somehow survived that? Cool. I'm just gonna shoot you while you're on the ground a second time. Nobody cares. It's so good. Which, by the way, you can do the same thing with the revolver, except the revolver's faster. So if you ever need a scenario like that, but you need it faster, use the revolver. Again, just body shots work. It even works against the heavy cannibals, which is insane. Though you do need to shoot like twice in order to get the heavies down. Which, speaking of... yeah, revolver is cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's my favorite firearm to use consistently. Obviously, the shotgun's my favorite. Like, that's just a given. But my favorite, like, cheap gun to use consistently? Revolver. It's easily the most powerful for how expensive the ammo is. Like, just in terms of cheap guns. It's so unnecessarily powerful, and I love it. Okay, I do need 2 more weapons upgraded to level 7, right? What 2 do I need? I need the Sour Dagger, which is a Widow Dagger. I have a Widow Dagger, I have a Spider Fang Dagger, and I have a Bone Dagger. I need a Pebblet Dagger down the spicy path now. Fair enough. I need you, and I need you. So 2 more. 1 sour, 1 spicy. Tushy. I find it absolutely bewildering, though, that the heavy cannibals, which, despite their namesake, are not the fat ones. The heavies are the ones that use their spines as clubs. You know, the ones that kick. I still find it diabolical that they can live 3 pistol shots to the head. Don't get me wrong, that is kind of rare. But the fact it's even possible at all is insane to me. It's like, bro, what kind of steroids are we taking? Like, what are we doing, man? 3 pistol shots to the head is a bit much. I can't lie. That was a lot of damage it can take. A lot. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. Yep. Give them an extra after the first pistol headshot before they hit the ground and they still get up. Yeah, it's insane. Also, hello, Captain Sparrow. Don't mind me and True Seeker, we are yapping about Sons of the Forest. Actually fucking insane. I might have to make a guide for like every single creature and their exploits. speaking of, one of the most insane exploits I've ever found is against Armsy. What you can do is take your fire axe, or hell, even a modern axe actually works. And all you do, you just walk up to it, charge attack, and you just stunlock the fucker. It's so stupid. You literally just walk up, charge, you're dead. It can't do anything. Assuming you are quick enough with the charge. It is actually so dumb. Oh, yes way. Yes way. It works. I'm carving out, or craving out? What? I assume you mean crashing out. I was absolutely clapping something at what? I'll try it. Yeah, it is again, you have to use either the firefighter axe or either the firefighter axe or the modern axe. Firefighter axe is preferable because it does more damage. And in PvP, damn. One. What are you even saying? Axel. There is one thing I do have to tell you, True Seeker, though. Just like with fingers and the leg stun trick, if they are in the middle of an attack or they start an attack by the time you try to do the stun thing, they will be immune to it. So the ideal scenario is to get it to do its 1, 2, 3, and by the time it's done its 3, you've already charged your attack up, run in, boom, boom, and you gotta be quick with it. Like, as soon as the charge attack lands, you have to be already charging up the next. You do have the tiniest bit of grace, so if you, like, have the muscle memory and you're doing that, you should be fine. But just keep that in mind. You do have to be, like, you can't be slow with it. And you do have to make sure they're not in the middle of an attack. Because if they're in the middle of an attack, they won't get staggered. Just like with fingers and the leg stun. Congrats on 70 subs, by the way. Thank you. Reckon I can hopefully time that? Kinda used to it? Yeah. You should be able to. It's not hard by any means. Like, honestly, if you're going in and trying to hit fingers with a leg stun consistently, I reckon that's probably harder to do consistently, assuming you just go in, run immediately, and then attack before waiting for it to spunk its attack. So you should be fine, but, like, it's just a thing to keep in mind, right? Yeah. Out of curiosity, what PvP game were you playing, Sparrow? What PvP? It was Roblox? Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see here. Rivals specifically. Never heard of it? Mostly, I don't really engage with Roblox all too much, though, to be fair. I don't know, I just never got into it. Kinda strange. You'd think someone like me would be all over that, but... Nope. Back? Meow? Noise? Oh my lol, bro. I have so many of these. Anyways, hi. Hello, Vincent. Welcome back. I honestly have to make a guide for every Sons of the Forest creature at some point. Like, just the easiest method, both melee and ranged, I think I should do. Just to give everybody sort of, like, something to do against them. Right? I think I should do that at some point. Because I always had such, like, complex strats for that game. It was yoga Monday for me and my girl this morning. Oh. Nice, nice. Axel's still here? Nah? Pretty sure she is. Oh, I have to dupe these as well. Fuck. Okay, I'm turning off autocorrect. That's probably a smart bet. In part 5 of my playthrough of Subnautica, I mustered up the courage to scan the Reaper Leviathan. Still editing it right now, though. Fair enough. Yeah, that is definitely... Did you use the stasis rifle or nah? Because if you didn't use the stasis rifle, that is genuinely a pretty insane feat. I ain't even kidding. Especially if you somehow manage to do that hitless, but... I don't know. I don't even know if hitless scan is possible. I mean, I reckon it is, but, like... without being the most patient person in the world. I don't know. I tried 5 times, but died every time, so kind of had to. That's fair. Yeah, I tried. I got hit once. And I didn't have, like, any meds, right? So I was like, okay, you know, this is kind of just cocked. So I was like, alright, you know what? Like, I could sit around here, but I'd rather not die on my deathless run, like my deathless first playthrough, which I actually ended up dying to because a warper teleported me under the map. So stupid. But, yeah, I was like, I'd rather not lose this deathless run because I was reckless. I do know a way to avoid it, and that's what I found out. What you can do after I scanned it. Oh? Oh? So I'm outside calming myself? Noise. Outside scenery is quite nice. You have to admit. What's not quite nice is me falling. Can I jump? If it makes you feel better, Axel, don't have to go into the basement for a week. Damn. Okay, I need 2 salty weapons. That is insane. How many of every other weapon type do I need? I need 1, 2, 3. 3 for spicy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go salty. Thank you very much. So what I did is take a look at the Sea Glide and let it get somewhat close and then veered off to the right. Yep. Yep. That is exactly how I went ahead and tried to scan him my first time. The first time I ever encountered a Reaper Leviathan, that is exactly what I did. I think I got hit once, used the med pack, and realized, wait a minute, this fucker can't turn. Let me abuse that to see if I can scan it without getting hit again. I got hit again because I got cocky, and I was like, okay, I don't have the patience to scan him without getting hit again, and I don't have any more med packs, so I'm just gonna leave. But it's possible. I also found out a way you can kill warpers too, which is insane. The way to kill warpers, what you gotta do is you gotta ram them with your Seamoth. I ain't even kidding. Actually, just ram them with your Seamoth. When I scanned a ghosty without taking damage from the void, by the way, nice. Yeah, that one's honestly hit or miss when it comes to damageless. It's like sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's really about just lining yourself up, right? I love killing warpers, I can't lie. Okay. I need 10 more. But after the week ends, you have to go back in the basement? That's tragic. Okay, what would be 35? Okay. Okay, we're gonna need 20 after this. Gotcha. Nah, that's a lot of salt. All for 2 weapons. Kinda crazy. Two weapons, I said. So that's gonna be 30 and 30. Right? Yeah, 30 and 30. Basically 60k. Thank God it ain't 50k. I want Wanderers? With my sister? Oh. The quirky one. Let's see. I said no, I will put the color on you. You keep misbehaving? What? What are you talking about? Also, what is this doing here, bruv? Bad dog. What? Bro Chacho. Okay, we need salty jewels. 30 of them, I thought. Let me just make sure my mathed correctly. You're testing me? Alright. That is kind of crazy. No, I think we're good. I think. I'm gonna do this. Man, I love sleeping. Shadow, what was that Indian accent? I watch way too many fucking, scam baiting videos. And, let's just say, I like copying their voices to make a mockery of the scammers. I have nothing against actual Indian people. I have everything against scammers. That's my problem. Ma'am, do not redeem it. No. Ma'am, I am calling you from the windows. Do not redeem! Give me a second, chat. Alright, I'm back. I accidentally just sat on you. Don't mind. You'll probably get crushed, or got crushed. Anyways, my sister imposing me? What? Alright. Do not redeem the card yet. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. We're moving up in the worlds, fellas. Alright. Well, what is this? What in the... Alright. That's, it's kind of crazy, Vincent. You have some long lost feelings you need to admit? That is actually kind of fucking mad. I don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Or, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. You told Axel to kiss you on your hot mouth because you're feeling romantic. But did Axel ask for this? No. Axel did not openly state that that was okay. Maybe Axel wants that. Maybe. But she did not openly state that, now did she? Anywho, I think that's gonna conclude stream for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hang up that computer call. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream today. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you liked the episode, like it, but dislike it, and for those of you watching the VODs. Peace.